Alan here again. I'm finally going to do a review on my little Alpine Design Solitude single-person tent that I picked up from Sports Authority. It's normally $49.95 or something like that. Got it for sale for $42, and had a chance to sleep in it last night, and it was raining all night and all today, and it basically kept me dry and warm, and it is a little tight in there, so you don't have too much room to move around, but there is enough that at least you're staying dry and have a good night's sleep. It does have the full bathtub type bottom to it, and basically I recommend, so you don't wear out the bathtub and eventually it'll leak through with water, is to put like a little visqueen at the bottom, have a nice little footprint, enough to protect it so you get some life out of it. And basically on the package on their website it said it has a front area for storage to keep stuff dry. It's on the side here by the door, but there is enough room inside above your head to put a few things to keep dry. And basically the first thing I did with it is I bought some of that Thompson Water Seal Sport, which is like a green top on their can, and I put 2 coatings of that on there, follow the directions, just to make sure that it is water resistant or waterproof to a good point. And that seemed to do the trick, because not one bit of water came in, just a little condensation from just basically when you breathe, it builds up moisture and stuff, but not too bad. And basically on this side you can see it has a little bungee cord style where you can basically adjust how much ventilation you want by just pulling more out on that. Let's see what else. The overall structure of it is, for being a $50 tent or less, is just average. It's pretty well designed, real simple to put up. It is somewhat self-standing, so you don't have to use the metal stakes unless you want to. There's only 2 spots that I would recommend it, and that's back here by the back corners that kind of tapers down toward your feet to a point. And basically, to keep that laying flat, I just put 2 metal stakes, and then I decided to stake the rest of it, but you don't have to. And then on the rainfly, it is a little short, so basically once you get it on there, on each of these corners, these little snaps that you just basically snap it in, and then little adjustable straps. And you just got to keep working it to get the overall length of the fly to drop below the window right up here. If you have it too short, you'll get wet or air coming in, so you just got to keep playing with adjustments so it's just enough that it falls below that. And you just basically keep changing the tension of the straps there until you get it adjusted so it's covering that. And then also back here, there's plenty of there to cover the mesh so you aren't going to get wet underneath that. And then once you get that in there, just do the corners like right there. And like I said, you can adjust the right there for how much ventilation you want by how much you pull in and out on this strap like that. And on this side it's pretty straightforward. You just basically pull it out so the door is taut, and then there's enough room that you can stick like your shoes and something else to keep dry. And there's a nice big door on it. Open it up here. And there's a full mesh opening here. And you can see there's just enough room above my head to put some few items there. And I also have the Alpine Design 0 Degree Mummy bag. And I picked that one up also at Sports Authority. And that kept me nice and warm. And actually it got pretty cold and I was still kind of hot, so I basically had to kind of open up the bag a little bit. And I'm also using the inexpensive Alpine Design mat that is basically, you can see, a gray colored, I don't know how thick it is, but it's not too thick, a padding on top. Then it has the foam, eggshell foam on the bottom, and I slept real good on that. And the only other thing that's not from Alpine's design, which I picked up from Fred Meyer's, is the little air pillow there. You can basically adjust it to how firm you want it. And that was inexpensive. And overall, I was real happy with my purchase of just the basic average equipment. And there is another tent that Alpine Design sells that's kind of orange colored, that's a little bit different shaped, and not too bad. Between the two, I like this one better for my own personal likings. Let's see what else. And it does pack nice lightweight, small in its own little carrying bag, or you can put it in your own little stuff bag if you want. It does have fiberglass poles, and it's not up to state like a lot of the good tents have the aluminum poles, but for being fiberglass, there's not too much stress on them, so they should last a long time unless somebody falls and breaks one of the poles. And it does have up here on the top corner here this little plastic heavy-duty triangle-shaped thing where the poles slip in right here and there. And then just down at the bottom there's these little metal pegs on the bottom hooks that just slip at the end of the fiberglass poles there. And that seems pretty stable. And just for basic brand, I think it's exclusively just at Sports Authority. It's kind of like their in-house brand. And I mean, there's definitely better stuff out there, but for the money I spent, I've been real happy with it. It's not for everybody, so but for me, I slept really well, and for an inexpensive tent, it's probably one of the best ones I've slept in for size, easy to set up, overall construction, and for the amount that I spent. So hopefully this helps out if you are looking at just an inexpensive single-person tent that's easy to set up. They'll keep you dry and warm. This definitely might be a possibility for somebody else. I think that's pretty much it. I'll probably have some more future reviews of some other equipment that I have that I'm trying out. Hopefully I didn't forget anything, and if you have any questions or comments, definitely please post them or contact me, and I'll try to answer them the best I can. So, talk to you later, guys.